We're ready for action tonight from the House of Thrills, Meadville area senior high.
And you are listening to Cool 101.7 FM, along with our good friends from Armstrong Cable. The game will be played back Saturday, 8 o'clock.
Lindsay, 6'7", against 6'8", Reese Aiken. Dogs shoot to the left. This contest is underway on Cool, and easily Lindsay gets that ball into the backcourt to Butler. Butler on the right wing against the 2-3 zone of the Blue Devils. Over on the right side, back to the left side again. Around the horn it goes to Piro. Back out front, down into the corner to Lindsay. Lindsay back, tried to give it on the give and go. It was a high pass, comes right down into the hands of Butler. Takes the three off target, no good, but rebounded over there on the weak side by Piro. Piro off to Manning. Manning cross-court pass down to the left corner. Double team. Couldn't get it off. Was Butler. Tried to throw the ball out front and stolen away. Cambridge Springs. Risenauer over to Babb. Shoots corner right. No good. Rebound. Follow shot is up. Rattles the rim. And it is good. The follow shot by Risenauer.
Blue Devil basket by Philip Risenauer.
Puts the Blue Devils up 2-zip.
Well, they break that press getting in the middle. Manning to LaShawn, steps back, down to the right baseline, back on the give and go. The floater in the lane, no good by Lindsay. Back up and in by Lindsay.
What a great second effort getting the rebound up and in. We're knotted at 2.
Turner sets the pick back out to the top of the key to Reese. Over to Taylor. Out to the top of the key to Kurt. Kurt around the screen, top of the key to Reese. Back out to Risenauer. Risenauer penetrates, goes in. Fall away shot, partially blocked away, and that's no good by Butler. Then we get a hacking foul.
First called, 6:32 on the clock here in the first. Tie ball game, 2-2.
Foul is called on Noah Risenauer. His first, the team's first.
His first.
Here come the Dogs.
Ball into Butler. The 6'2 sophomore into the right forecourt. Kick that ball off to Manning. He's got it in the paint, puts it up around Reese, no good. Rebounded by Kurt. Pushes the ball quickly up the court to Risenauer. He's going to penetrate, lost it, picks it back up, he traveled down.
And Blue Devils turn it over for the first time, giving it right back to the Dogs. We're still knotted at 2.
Both teams getting ready and getting warmed up for the District 10 playoffs. Dogs will play prep. And he just threw the ball away down the court. Manning, nobody was down there. Wilson pitched it down there and out of bounds.
I don't know if he was trying to get to Lindsay, and Lindsay wasn't even in motion, and way over his head.
Babb out front, the point guard for the Blue Devils. The Dogs pick him up in the man-to-man. Long throw underneath. Got the ball to Babb, now off to Reese, lays it up and in. Reese Aiken.
Wow, that was well executed and set up perfect. 4-2, Blue Devils.
He averages just under 10 points a ball game. There's Reese out to Butler. In the paint to Lindsay. Back out front. Open three. Buried and a foul called by Piro. He nailed out.
First 3 tonight.
Good for Ryan Piro.
Chance to tack on another one.
Go for the 4-point play line left, and he swishes it home.
Nothing but net on that one. 6-4, Meadville.
Kurt, forecourt, back out top of the key to Reese. Over to Taylor, reverses down front, batted away. Good hustle there by Pedro, but Kurt gets it. Kurt down to the baseline. In a Babb will drive and score down the left baseline.
Carter Babbs connects.
The forecourt. Butler. Out front Wilson. Free throw line. In underneath. Drive. Up on the rim. No good. Foul called on the block as Lindsay went to the rack.
He'll go to the foul line. Couple shots coming up. 5:05 on the clock here in the first.
Lindsay to the free throw line, averaging close to 24 points a ball game. Free throw line shoots 75% short on the first one. Go to the stripe for one more. 6-6 tie here from the House of Thrills. Rattles in and out and back in again.
Meadville up 7-6.
Nice soft hands there by Lindsay and got it to drop, and here comes Babb to the forecourt on the right wing. Guard out front by Wilson. Out to Turner. Over on the corner to Reisenauer. Noah looks. Hook pass. Reese got it in the paint. Hooks it up and in.
What a sweet shot underneath. Hook shot by Reese Aikens.
And the Dogs trail 8-7. Wilson. It's a screen. Backs off. Brings it back out front. Manning kicks it over to Butler. Butler top of the key. Out front to Lindsay. He'll one-hand it back over to Butler again. Wilson penetrates down to the left corner to Manning. He'll reverse it back out front. Piro's got it. Oh, there he goes off the double screen. Goes down, hook pass back, tried to get it underneath Manning. Ball stolen away by Kurt. Into Reese. Over to Babb. Babb could not save it from going out of bounds. He ended up in the stands.
Yeah, they turn it right back.
Good hustle, though, by Carter Babb.
As always.
4:03 to go on the initial stanza for Meadville. 8-7. Cambridge Springs. Out front is Butler. Over to Lindsay. Down into the left corner. Back out front again. Wilson. Pull up. Peter. High post left. No. Rebound. Cambridge Springs. Hauled away by Taylor. Up the court to Reisenauer. Back top of the key to Kurtz. Going to penetrate around Lindsay. Flip it up and in.
Wow, nice shot by Turner. Blue Devils up 10-7.
Yeah, 6'8" going up against 6'7" there, Gary.
He made it happen.
1-2-2 press, three-quarter court. Pedro in the right forecourt in front of the Devil bench. He'll bring the ball back out front again. Kicks the ball over to Butler. Butler goes left of the circle. Kicks the ball in the paint to Lindsay. Now back off to Wilson. Back off outside the arc on the left wing. Out front, 3:13 to go first quarter. Blue Devils 10. Meadville 7. Pedro to Butler. Butler going to penetrate baseline off the glass. No good. Rebounded by Kurt. Push the ball up the court on the fast break. Transition game up and good. Noah Reisenauer.
Right, Noah wide open underneath. 12-7 Blue Devils.
Once again, three-quarter court press to Manning in midcourt. He's going to drive and lay it to the rim. No good. Rebounded by Kurt. Kurt drives the ball up the court to the top of the key. Goes to the left wing. Hands the ball off to Reisenauer. Top of the key. Aiken for three. On the rim and off. Rebound. Butler but lost it. Picked up Turner. Up and in. Turner, Kurt.
14-7 Blue Devils.
Butler. Around the screen. Over to Pedro. Pedro working against Reisenauer. Back out front. Wilson's got it now. Babb will pick him up. Back on the give and go. Oh, beautiful play on the give and go to Lindsay for the deuce.
Well, he was wide open as an easy finger roll. 14-9.
Lindsay with 7 here. Reisenauer out front to Reese. Looking inside, trying to get it to Turner. Can't do it. Reese over the head pass out to Taylor. Takes the three. Bingo as it rattles the rim and drops down.
First three tonight for the Blue Devils. 17-9. They get a little bit of breathing room over the Dogs.
Into the free throw line. Now Manning, he will drive around Reese. Good. Reese knocks the ball away and picked up by Taylor. Up the court, up all the way. Reisenauer blocked away by Lindsay. He said, not in my house, and batted it away and out of bounds.
That's just some good defense right there.
Logan Swick in for the Meadville Bulldogs.
Carter Babbs to throw it in with a minute 30 on the clock here in the first.
And Andrew Mook in for Meadville. Babb is out. Replacing him is Lance Welker. He had 32 points the other night in that victory over Iroquois.
Lance wide
Corner
open.
left for three. That will hit the top of the bank board, over the bank board, out of bounds.
Ball goes right back to the Meadville Bulldogs. A minute 21 on the clock. 17-9 Blue Devils.
Will inbound. It's the ball into Butler. Back out front to Wilson. Quickly down into the corner to Lindsay. Lindsay picked up his 1,000th point earlier this season, just a junior, so going into the record book for the Meadville Bulldogs. There goes Swick shooting in, so wish down in the left corner for the Deuce, 17-11.
Less than a minute left here in the first.
I remember him coming off of the bench against Prep and doing a good job. Swick, and there's a shot in the paint by Turner Kurt. It won't go down. A rebound, then a foul called against number 1 for Cambridge Springs, Derek Kurt.
His first, team's fourth
Derek
already.
Taylor, I should say.
Meadville with no fouls here in the first period.
Here comes Butler. Out front to Lindsay, to Wilson. Up the key, Butler going to penetrate left baseline. Down into the corner to Lindsay. He's going to reverse it, bring it out front. Babb on him. Boy, there's a mismatch. Big gear. Carter Babb taking on the right. Long ball this time. Swick, it will not go, but to get the missed shot by Mook. Then rebounded, laid up, and it's good by Swick.
There you go, second effort.
Swick misses. Mook rebounds back to Swick for the 2. Right off of the bench and 4 quick points for Coach McElhenney.
We're down to 10 seconds.
And hold everything with double dribble.
Oh, Blue Devils turn the ball over for the third time.
And here comes the Dogs. 17-13, trailing now by only 4.
Time to get down there and set up a quick shot.
Butler.
5 seconds.
Wilson
there it is.
In the left corner for 3, in and out. No good, Lindsay. Rebounded by Turner. Kirk tosses it up the court. No good. That's the end of a good first period. Go to the second quarter with a score. Cambridge Springs 17 and Meadville 13. Back to the House of Thrills in 60 on Cool 101.7. Second quarter action unfolding from Meadville. Cambridge with the ball. Babb in the paint, runs into Swick and travel.
Well, they turn it over again.
Yeah, trying to do a little bit too much of the basketball. Probably should have laid it off going up against the trees of the Dogs.
He had 2 guys on him. Could have fed it off. Didn't happen.
Butler. Right sideline. Lobs it cross court to Wilson. Wilson. Fake the 3, tried to pass it, batted down by Reisenauer. He tried to get that ball to Lindsay. Up the court, pushing off foul on Meadville, out of bounds at midcourt.
That'll be their first foul. Blue Devils with 4 fouls as we get the second period underway here on Cool 101.7 FM. Armstrong Cable. Blue Devils with the ball and a 4-point lead.
Top of the key, Reisenauer flips the ball off to Babb. Babb back on the give and go to Turner Kurt.
Who else? 19-13 Blue Devils.
Drive all the way down the paint to the hole, laid up on the rim and off Butler, rebounded Babb. Long pass up into the forecourt to Reisenauer. Back on the give and go to drive, lay it up, partially blocked away. No good. Rebounded back up, and it is good by Kurt.
21-13 Blue Devils.
8 points for Turner Kurt. Down in the corner to Mock. Long cross court pass to Butler. Sets up the 3. Lets her go. Hits.
What a beautiful shot right there.
That was an NBA 3 there.
Second 3 for the Meadville Bulldogs.
Yep.
Turner to throw it in. 21-16, Blue Devils with the lead and the ball. Here comes Carter Babbs.
He'll just slowly dribble the ball up the court, picked up by Swick. Out to the top of the key to Reisenauer. Back, give and go, backdoor play, up and good. Open. Turner Kurt.
Who else? 23-16 Blue Devils.
Second time in a row they've run the same play on the weak side. Nobody there. There goes a deep one, and that's no good out front.
And a foul called underneath.
And the shot by Pedro.
Just a little short.
23-16, Cambridge Springs.
Personal foul on number 11, Logan Swick.
Swick with the foul.
His second foul, team second. Meanwhile, it's a 23-16 Blue Devils lead. They've got the ball. Here we go.
Across the timeline into the forecourt. Over to Kurt. Back off to Babb. Now they're going to go weak side, right side, top of the key. Reisenauer buries one, top of the key.
Second 3 tonight for the Blue Devils. Make it 26-16, a 10-point lead, their biggest tonight.
Butler to the forecourt. Down to the baseline to Manning and try to give it on a give and go down the lane to Mook, but it's knocked away and it is out of bounds.
We're entering the game for the Bulldogs.
Lindsay back in.
Since he's been out of there, Cambridge has been putting some points on the board.
They got a 10-point lead, their biggest tonight.
Swick will inbound.
Meadville with the ball.
Way, almost threw it over the head of Butler. He saves it for going out of bounds to Manning. Back to Pedro. Pedro over to Butler. Manning back, give and go Lindsay there. Flip it up, he got the roll. Oh, that ball didn't know whether it wanted to go home or not, but it did. And it is a 26-18 Cambridge Springs lead. Taylor to Reisenauer. Reisenauer really balled up by Butler. Packs it over there. Back to Reisenauer. Then we're going to get a push off and a foul called against Butler.
His first, team's third.
Number 10,
who's coming back in for the Blue Devils? Jared Taylor checks in for the Blue Devils.
Looking to inbound. Bab way out front to right, and the double team gets out of it though. Hook pass over to Kurt. Kurt left base, light guarded by Swick, backs his way in. Back out to Taylor. Hook pass down low, threw the ball over the head of Aiken and out of bounds. Gives the ball back to the Dogs, trailing 26-18.
5:15 and running here in the first half.
Good first half for Meadville tonight. Butler to Pedro. He directs traffic. Down into the corner, Lindsay, back out Pedro. Top of the key, Butler. Between the circles, over to Lindsay. Lindsay double team. Back, give and go. Pedro up and in.
Nice finger roll. 26-20. Blue Devils.
Pedro has 6. Kurt to Babb. Babb down into the right corner. Back out front. Welker to Babb to Welker. Dishes the ball into Aiken. He's got a little hook shots around the rim. Drops out. No good around Manning. Rebound Lindsay. Comes the Dogs down by 6. Lindsay to the front court. Gets a screen. Hook pass off to Pedro. Try to drive. Blocked away by Aiken. And the ball comes out to Reisenauer. Then trying to drive. And right there is Lindsay to bat it out of bounds as Lance tried to take it to the hole. 4:22 to go on the half. 26-20 Cambridge Springs. Turner will throw it in, but hold everything. Coming in now for Meadville will be number 32. Husband.
Swick goes out.
Zano Husband. 6'1" sophomore.
Blue Devils with a 6-point lead. They've got the ball.
Into Reisenauer. He lost the ball. Picked up by Lindsay. LaShawn to the forecourt. LaShawn. Technical foul call just called.
A technical on somebody. I'm not sure who it was called on.
22. Noah Reisenauer, his third.
Noah.
Wow.
I'm not. Apparently there must have been something said. We didn't see
Free throw
any
is
action.
no good by Butler. The technical.
2 shots, and of course the Dogs will get the ball.
Up, swish.
Splits the pair, 26-21. Noah goes out. He's got 3 fouls already.
That hurts.
Yeah,
He's your second leading scorer for the Blue Devils.
Wow.
And LaShawn inbounds to Butler. All right, yes. Butler over to Pedro. Pedro out front. Lindsay back to Butler. High post. Penetrates. Free throw line. Back out front over to Lindsay. Lindsay double screen out front. Backs off. Pops it from the top of the key and banks it in for 3.
Just like that, it's 26-24.
Kurt behind the back door with the high post. Dumps it off to Reese. He'll drive and lay it up and in. Good backdoor play to Reese.
Finally, they connect for 2. 28-24, Blue Devils.
Butler out front. Over to Lindsay. Corner right. Guarded by Kurt. Over to Pedro, back out to the point between the circles. Top of the key, Butler 3 to the short. Rebound though, Lindsay. Left corner, he'll take a 3 and bury it.
Just like that, 28-27 at one time. The Dogs were down by 10, not anymore.
Top of the key. Babb penetrates, spins, puts it up. That's no good. Blocking foul called against Meadville. I think Manning. Yep. He'll pick up his first.
Team's fourth. Carter Babbs goes to the foul line. Exactly 3 minutes left in the first half.
No good. Babb, 5.6 a ball game. He's 73% foul shooting.
Let's see if he can at least hit this one, split the pair.
Line right. On the rim and off, will rebound to Lindsay. And timeout's going to be called by Coach McElhaney of the Dogs. We'll take a timeout with the score. Cambridge Springs 28, Meadville 27 here on Cool 101.7. Chuck Stopp, Gary Patten, welcome back to Meadville High School, the House of Thrills. Good ball game here, 28-27 in favor of Cambridge Springs. The Dogs have the ball with a chance to take the lead. Pedro is out front. Left wing. Husband back out to the top of the key, Pedro. Top of the key to Lindsay. Lindsay penetrates, turns around, feed the ball down into the left corner. Butler 3. That's no good. Rebounded by Aiken up the court. Long pass up the court. Taylor's got it. Back out to the top of the key. Kurt, high post, down low to Aiken, beyond him and out of bounds. Through it away.
Bad pass underneath. But one time the Dogs were down by 10. They fought their way back onto some nice threes.
Well, when Lindsay was out of there, the Dogs had a good sized lead. He's back in and it's disappeared.
Yes, it has.
It evaporated in a hurry.
Dogs only down by 1 and they've got the ball.
Butler out front. Butler. Go high post now. Lindsay, high post left, goes in on Kurt to the glass. No good. Rebound to Aiken. Lost it away. It is last off Manning, though. And it will be Blue Devils' ball.
2:03 left here in the first half. It is a 1-point Blue Devil lead.
Nice crowd in here tonight at Meadville. Game that wasn't even planned.
Last game of the regular season.
Aiken. Down low, tried to get the ball turned. Slapped away. Good defense by Pedro.
Another turnover.
To Butler, to Pedro, to Lindsay. Down in the right corner. Aiken guards him. Back out to Manning. Over to Lindsay. LaShawn takes the 3 hits on the right wing.
Just like that, the Dogs take the lead, 30-28.
All of that is his third 3 in the period.
Yep, they've got
Kurt, Aiken, he will drive, blocked from behind by Lindsay and out of bounds.
Good defense by the big guy underneath.
Babb out of bounds to throw it in to the left of the Blue Devil hoop, way out front to Kurt. He's double teamed. He pulls up from the free throw line and scores.
We're tied at 30.
He's having a good game with 12 already. Butler out front against Babb. Hands the ball off to Lindsay. Lindsay will penetrate to the rack, up short. He missed it on the other side, and he lays it up and in on the other side.
Dogs back up 32-30.
He's having a heyday. Is Lindsay for the Dogs.
1 minute left first half.
In underneath Welker, off to Babb and off his fingertips. It goes out of bounds to Meadville.
Another turnover for the Blue Devils. That's 9. 56 seconds on the clock. Dogs by 2. They've got the ball.
Butler up the middle of the court. Swings it over to Pedro on the right side. High post. Back out front, Lindsay. Steps out to the top of the key. Feeds it out to Wilson. Shoots strong. Right of the circle, but rebound Lindsay. He'll take the 3. Off target, no good. Rebound. Pedro is battling away against Lance Welker. It's off Pedro and out of bounds. He says, I don't think so. I think it was off of the opponent. But the officials saw it another way. Blue Devils get the ball. They trail 32-30 here at the Doghouse.
And they got 30 seconds to see if they can tie this game or take the lead.
Turner to the forecourt. Out front to Welker. Welker over to Kurt. Kurt, the coach's son, on the dribble. Kurt,
15 seconds.
Cross court to Bebb, almost threw it over his head. Butler's on him. He's going to drive all the way and lay it up and in as he got around Wilson.
Tied at 32, 5 seconds,
Up
and a
court.
foul.
Yep. 2 shots coming up for Butler.
Driving hard, drew the foul, 4 seconds on the clock.
15, Carter Babb.
Carter Babbs with the foul, his second, team 6th.
Butler shoots 72% from the free throw line, puts it up, swish.
Nothing but net on that one, 33-32.
Butler now 2 from 3 from the free throw line, has 5 points in the ball game, includes a triple.
Lance Welker back in, Carter Babbs out.
Sights it, shoots it to the rim, and we got the friendly roll.
34-32.
Kurt fires it from midcourt, well short. That is the end of the first half. Good defense by the Dogs. The Turner couldn't get off a good shot. End of the first half, the score. It is Meadville 34 and Cambridge Springs 32. Back with halftime comments, look at the scoring and more on the halftime show from Meadville Area Senior High. Cool 101.7 will take a 2-minute timeout. But we're ready for basketball between Cambridge Springs and Meadville here on WMVL, Lanesville, Meadville. The Bulldogs have the ball starting off the second half. Pirro out front.
And a 2-point lead.
Guarded by Reisenauer, who has 3 fouls starting the third quarter. 34-32 Meadville. Pirro in from the left side, bank shot, no good. Rebound battle on, out of bounds. Hey, it's going to go to Cambridge Springs. Peter was battling about 3.
I think it went off.
Blue Devils out there, but yep.
Yeah.
Bam, into the forecourt. Leads over to Reisenauer. Screen by Turner. Down into the sideline. Now underneath the Kurt. Gets away and banks it up and in. Got around the big boy and laid it up and in.
We're tied at 34.
Turner has 14. Butler out front. Backs off a little bit. LeSean, Lindsay backing in, that double team. Reese and Kurt gets it back. Pass the ball stolen away by Babb. 2-on-1 break. Babb's going to take it coast to coast, put up, knock down. Butler rebounded, put up on the rim and good. Oh my goodness, Babb just threw it up and it dropped in the hole. He ended up on the seat of his pants.
And the ball fell in. He's smiling from ear to ear. Huge break right there for Carter Babbs.
36-34. Favor of Cambridge Springs. Throw up a prayer and it goes down. He completes a 3-point play.
37-34 Blue Dogs. Here come the Dogs.
Butler out front to Lindsay. Lindsay left side. Lindsay pushes it back out front though to Wilson.
Blue Devils playing tough.
Front to Butler. Down into the left corner. Hook the ball down to Lindsay. Back out front to Butler, and he'll reverse it. Wilson. And that screen's going to go into the paint. Take the floater. No good strong. Rebounded by Aiken. Over to Kurt. Kurt into the forecourt with a right-hand dribble. Goes to the free throw line. Going to take it all the way and put it blocked away by Lindsay. Once again, said not him out. 3-on-2. Break all the way. Butler around the rim, and it dropped off. Rebounded Babb. He lost it away. Picked up, batted out of the air. That time by Noah Reisenauer. Out of bounds to the Dogs.
Ball rolled around the rim. Couldn't fall in.
Trying to get the ball into Lindsay.
Almost.
But out front, taken away by Manning. Pushing off against Babb.
His third.
Out of bound Pedro to throw it in directly below us.
Third, team first.
Into him on Butler. Butler out to Lindsay. Lindsay's going to penetrate, but blocked away by Kurt. He's got the ball. Kurt to the forecourt, top of the key, free throw line. Back to Reisenauer, down into the left corner. Out to Reese. He threw the ball right into the hands of Manning. Up the court to Pirro. Manning. He's going to drive on Aiken, put it up, rattles the rim and drops down.
Nice shot underneath by Manning.
That's his first two tonight. Fast breaking transition, up and good, Noah Reisenauer.
Right back at him, 39-36 Blue Devils.
Out front, on the dribble. Butler. Hero at the top of the key. Feeds to Lindsay. 3-point Devil lead. Straight out, short from 14 by Butler. Rebounded by Cambridge Springs. Here's Babb in front of the Blue Devil bench. Out front to Kurt. Back over to Babb again. Between the circles. He moved it. Turns it back over again.
You can't afford mistakes like that.
Needed to get rid of the ball and didn't move.
Yeah.
Moved and didn't get rid of it.
So here comes Meadville, down by 3, 4:56 here in the third.
Wilson to inbound. Pushes that ball in to Butler at the top of the key. Over to Pedro. Back out front. Over to the corner. Pedro's got it down at the left baseline, but that's shut off by Reisenauer, and he lost it away. Picked up by Kurt. Kurt up the right sideline. Kurt's going to go into the paint. He's going to put it up on the rim, and it got the roll.
Nice shot. Nice move underneath by the big guy. 41-36.
Lindsay's got another wave. Hook shot is on the rim and bounds around and drops in.
Right back at him.
He is 20.
Timeout, Meadville.
We'll take a timeout on Cool with 4:25 to go. Third quarter, your score. It is Cambridge Springs 41, Meadville 38 right here on Cool. It's a good one tonight at the House of Thrills on Cool 101.7. Cambridge Springs and Meadville. Cambridge with a 41-38 lead. They've got the basketball. Moving from right to left against a 2-2-1 half-court zip. Back out front. Long cross-court pass to Reisenauer. Down
Wide
into the
open.
left corner. Open three. No good by Derek Kurt. Long pass up the court in the dog. Nice save, Pedro.
Great
into
hustle.
Wilson. Out front to Lason. Lindsay. Scoop the ball down low. Manning's got it. He'll lay it up for two.
Just like that, 41-40.
He has 4 points in the period. Ball's knocked loose. Picked up by Manning. Here he goes all the way and drags and lays it up and in. Manning.
Timeout, Cambridge Springs.
Timeout on Cool. Now the score, 42-41, Cambridge Springs. And we'll take this 30-second timeout and be right back. Right back here at the Meadville Area Senior High School. If you want to read all the details on this one, our good friend Jimmy Hunter from the Meadville Tribune. Read it tomorrow's edition of the Meadville Tribune. Reisenauer's got it down the right corner. Back, give and go. Kurt to the rack. Banks it, no good. Rebound out of bounds. Off Lindsay, yes.
He said no, but I guess that doesn't matter. He smiled.
Yep. Push the ball right in. Noah Reisenauer for three, spins it in and out. And rebound is hauled down by Butler. Up the court to Piro. Back out front. Dogs look for the lead. All the way, Manning puts it up off the iron. Rebounded by Aiken to Kurt. Kurt coming into the forecourt. Push the ball down the left corner. Babb for three. Over the rim, no good. A rebound hauled away by Manning. He's going to take the ball coast to coast. Pitch the ball back to the, lay it up the trail man. Lindsay, he goes in, lays it up, no good, foul.
Fouls on number 15.
Carter Babb, that's his fourth foul. He's going out.
In for Meadville comes Andrew Mook.
Lance Walker comes in for the Blue Devils. Carter Babb's out.
Look. Long pass way into the backcourt, and Kurt's got it one-on-one against Butler. All the way, lays it up, no good. Block on Butler. Going to the free throw line, Turner Kurt. First trip to the free throw line tonight. He is a 73% foul shooter.
Butler, his second. Turner Kurt at the line for the Devils.
Foul was on Butler, his second.
Good. One more for Turner.
We're now tied at 42.
This one is up and good.
Now the Blue Devils are up by 1, 43-42. What has been a seesaw battle here tonight.
Biggest lead of the ball game was by Cambridge Springs, 10 first half. High post to Mook, to Lindsay, steps back. Now he's going to penetrate, go around Kurt, lay it up for 2.
Big guy makes it look so easy, just like that. The Dogs are up.
22 on the ball game. Reisenauer all the way. He scoops it up and in down the left baseline.
Not for long. About 4 seconds later, the Blue Devils take the lead back.
Reisenauer with 11.
45-44.
Man, high post, free throw line. Mook turnaround, shoots to the rim and out. Rebounded by Reisenauer. Brings the ball up the court, slapped away, gets it back, cross the key. Back out front to Kurt. Fakes a pass inside, bring the ball out to Derek Taylor, down into the left corner to Reisenauer. He'll reverse it, go free throw line. Hook pass in the back door. A missed layup by Welker, rebounded by the Dogs, who lead or trail by 1 all the way. Lindsay with a finger all up and good, penetrates the left side.
Now the Blue Devils trail by 1, 46-44.
Kurt round Pedro up and in and out, rebounded by Lindsay. Bounces the ball up to Butler. Butler back to Mook. Mook out front to Butler. The Lindsay around Kurt. Floater's good and fouled on the floor. Fouled on the floor.
Basket counts 48-45. Lindsay will go to the foul line.
I thought he pointed on the foul on the floor, but I guess not.
The second, team third. Logan Swift into the game for the Bulldogs.
So Lindsay with another deuce.
Taylor with the foul.
Free throw. It is no good. Rebound by Kurt.
48-45, Meadville.
Kurt behind the back dribble. Feeds the ball off. Pulling up Welker, and that's well off. Rebounded by Lindsay. And he fell down and trailed. Nobody. Yeah, over and back they're calling.
Oh, it looked like more like a travel, didn't it? But
yeah.
Of course, the fans aren't happy with the call. But the Blue Devils will get the ball.
Reese will inbound. Aiken.
Meadville up by 3.
To Kurt. Out front to Welker. Now back 2-on-1. Dive all the way and laid on another miss shot. Rebound put a blocked out of bounds as Taylor went up. He wanted a foul called as Lindsay went up over him and slapped the ball away and out of bounds.
No foul, just good defense by Lindsay. 1:07 on the clock here in the third. 48-45. Meadville by 3.
Welker to inbound. Way out to the top of the key. Reisenauer into Aiken. Back out. Open. Kurt 3. Right side short. Rebound. Comes down to Mook. Up to Lindsay. Now up to Swick. Swick fakes. Puts it up over Aiken. No good. And Aiken's right there to haul down the rebound.
45 seconds left here in the third.
48-45. Meadville. Reisenauer. Hook pass over on the left wing. Out front, that's Welker. Almost had the ball stolen. He is stolen away. Picked up by Lindsay. Lindsay's going to take the ball all the way, scoop it up. It's no good. Rebound Aiken. He's done a good job on the boards tonight. Up ahead to Kurt. Kurt behind the back dribble to the forecourt.
Nice
into the
move.
paint.
Good
Dishes the ball off. Easy bank shot is up. And it is good by Welker.
48-47, 15 seconds.
Third
Butler
quarter.
drives.
No good. Rebound Aiken again. Aiken to the four. Over to Kurt.
10 seconds.
Kurt, down into the left corner. Welker 3.
Bingo!
Got it. Left corner.
First 3 for the Blue Devils here in the second half.
That's the end of the third quarter.
Wow.
Just like that, with that triple by Welker, the Blue Devils take the lead 50-48. We'll be back to the House of Thrills on Cool after this 60-second timeout.
Welcome back to the House of Thrills. The Blue Devils with the ball. They have a 2-point lead. Anybody's game.
Here we go. Inside the circle. Hook pass down on the give and go up and good by Derek Taylor. Cambridge brings on a great feed by Reisenauer. I thought he was going to take the shot, but they got the backdoor play.
Yep, he was wide open.
Pulling up on the left wing. Shot is a little short that time. Butler. Rebounded by Kurt.
Blue
Up
Devils with the 4-point lead.
To Taylor. Back top of the key to Kurt. To Welker. high post Reisenauer. Reisenauer kicks the ball down in the corner, threw the ball away beyond Derek Taylor and out of bounds with a 4-point lead by the Devils.
Can't afford mistakes like that in the playoffs, that's for sure.
Butler into Piro to Butler. Butler to the forecourt. Butler into Sean Lindsay. Double team. Now in the lane, Manning just throws it up, no good, tip it around. There's Aiken again hauling down the rebound.
Yeah, he's doing a great job on the boards.
To Kurt, pulls up from 23, no good. Rather so, tipped high in the air, brought down by Reisenauer. Hits knocked away, but bounds right into the hands. Kurt, corner left, Welker another three, over the rim and off. Rebounded, stolen away.
What a save.
Now in underneath, off of the glass, no good. A foul is called
down.
as Reisenauer put it up, no good, and Butler's down.
Butler's down on the hardwood here. The play continued, and then he didn't get up. Finally, they took a timeout. He's like holding his side.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got the wind knocked out of him or...
Looks like his hip, maybe.
Hopefully it's nothing serious, but...
We'll take a 30-second injury timeout and come right back to Meadville. House of Thrills to score. Cambridge Springs 52, Meadville 48. Well, they have got him on the stretcher now and taking to the Meadville area medical center.
Get him checked out and
checked out. Hopefully everything will be okay. I'm sure he'll get a big hand as he leaves.
He deserves it.
And the players, I think, are going to come over maybe and wish him farewell on his trials. And we should be back to action here. 6:45 remains in the game.
52-48. Blue Devils lead. They had the ball when the play was carrying on before they finally noticed he was down and didn't move. Coach Kevin coming over.
Pedro over for the Bulldogs.
Coach Mark right there, of course, from Meadville. Round of applause.
Standing ovation for Butler. All right, we are ready to get back into action. 52-48 after, I'd say, probably about a 40-minute delay there, Gary.
That was about that. You're absolutely right in there.
So we'll see who takes over for Butler now.
Looks like they're going to put 2 minutes on the clock and let them warm back up here.
Okay.
As Chuck said, 52-48. Blue Devils up by 4 when we get back to action.
Okay, let's take a 60-second timeout here, and then we'll come back and get our game back underway at the House of Thrills, Meadville Area Senior High School. Cool 101.7, back in 60. Chuck Stopp, Gary Patten. We're just about half a minute away from beginning after we had the delay because of the injured Bulldog player. 52-48, Cambridge Springs leads. See who takes over for Butler. Warming up out there is Manning, Piro, Swick. So out there for Meadville is number 23. That's Zach Wilson. I do not see Lindsay's not even out there, so he's probably just
he's over
resting.
On the bench.
Yep.
I think his Coach
Mark McElhaney. When you talk about Coach McElhaney, boys, he turned things around in Meadville.
Oh, absolutely.
They were really struggling. He came here, got a good summer programming, going out and get players to play. And
you know, once again, it always starts from the junior high, the elementary school, the junior high, you know, and that's what he did, get a program, go and get these kids playing in the off season, and you know, they work out in that, so it's paying off. So both teams back onto the court. We resume action here, 6:49 on the clock here in the fourth period. This is Cool 101.7 FM, your local leader, bringing you all the local sports and news. All your goodies.
And it'll be Lance Welker to inbound for Cambridge Springs to right of their bucket, leading by 4. LaShawn Lindsay's in there. Swick. Manning. See who else we got in there. Wilson. Looking to inbound. Inbound. 5 seconds. Pushes the ball out to Reisenauer. Back Taylor. Corner right 3, and it's right there. Derek Taylor. His second triple of the night.
55-48 Blue Devils.
All the way to dry. The floater in the paint's off the air. No good. Wilson kicked around. Taylor's got a 2-on-3 break. Derek turns around. Back out front. Welker. Over to Turner. Man-to-man Meadville. Reisenauer's got it around the horn. Hands the ball off to Reisenauer. To Aiken, down into the right corner. Back down to the baseline. Turner to the top of the key. Noah's got it, gonna penetrate around LaShawn, lay it up, no good. Rebounded, Aiken up for 2.
Good second effort up and in, 57-48. Blue Devils by 9.
Here goes Lindsay around Turner. Kirk to the rack, good and foul.
Not for long, 57-50, draws the foul. Hit the bucket in the process. 5:50 remaining in this game.
28 points tonight for LaShawn Lindsay.
Chance to tack on another one.
Charity toss. Up. Completes the three-point play as he drops it home. And now it's 57-51. Kurt. Free throw line, Reisenauer. Back off down the corner to Welker. Back out to Kurt. To Welker. 5.5 to go in the ball game. Kurt back out top of the key to Reisenauer. Versus left side. Derek Taylor's going to drive in around. Lindsay blocks and got the ball. LaShawn on the attack. Left to right. Feeds the ball. Peter open 3 right side. Got it.
Beautiful. Just like that. Timeout, Coach Kevin and the Blue Devils.
Timeout on Cool Your Score. Cambridge brings 57, Meadville 54. Cool 101.7. This will be a 30-second pause.
Welcome back to the House of Thrills. Chuck Stopp, Big Air, bringing to the action here. 57-54. Blue Devils by 3.
Lance bounce the ball to Reisenauer. Free throw line, back off, open, Lance shoots a wish, Welker. Boy, he's been hot. Knocking down some triples here tonight.
That's his second one right there, 60-54 Blue Devils.
Welker's had 2 triples tonight and a deuce. Not bad coming off of the bench.
Not at all.
Manning.
Wide
out
open.
Front, Lindsay 3 in and out. Batted around, Dogs save it. Pedro. Open, Wilson 3, no good, left wing, rebound, Lindsay. Back out front, stolen away on the pass by Reisenauer, and then the foul will be called on Manning.
So they turn the ball over to the Blue Devils, 4:31, 60-54, Blue Devils.
Kurt to the forecourt. Reisenauer, back out Aiken, corner left. Back inside, back out top of the key. Turner 3 on the rim and off short, but rebounded, fall away. Reisenauer off the glass, no good. Rebound Aiken, over the back will be called on Aiken.
He said, who, me? So the ball goes back to Meadville, down by 6, 4:14 on the clock here in the fourth.
First foul on Reese. Dogs trail by 6. Wilson flips the ball over to Pedro, directly below us, right of the circle. Top of the key, he'll launch a 3. It is in, it's out. Halfway down, Gary. Controlled by Lance Welker. Up to Kurt, bringing it up on Lindsay. Down into the left corner, open, another 3, Welker. No good, rebounded by Taylor. Derek hauls it down, weak side. Back to Rice there, kick the ball off, back top of the key. Kurt.
Reese wide open.
Takes the 3. Oh. No good. Rebound. Comes down onto the floor into the hands of Manning. Up to LaShawn. Going to take it in on Kurt. Up good. Fouled.
Drew the foul. On top of that, hit the bucket. 60-56.
31 points for LaShawn tonight.
And back to the foul line he goes. 3:35 here in the fourth.
You'll look for number 32 right here to bring him back to within 3. Line right. spins the ball. The little dip, the ball is up and in.
Beautiful shot, 60-57.
The Blue Devils come the opposite way. Walker out front to Kurt. Kurt double teamed. And he traveled.
Too obvious. Call that one from up here. Blue Devils turn the ball over. They've only got a 3-point lead, 3:26 on the clock.
Dogs can try it with it.
Carter Babbs back in with 4 fouls.
Out goes Derek Taylor. Wilson inbounds DePiro. Back to Wilson. He's picked up the point for Butler, who is injured. LaShawn. Lindsay, top of the key, steps into the circle, feeds the ball back to Pedro. We're down to 3:10 to go in this one. Devils up by 3. LaShawn against Reese, and Reese sort of hugged him as he went in there, and he gets committed the foul, his second in the last 30 seconds.
Team's 7th foul. They had 6 in the first half. 3:07 on the clock.
Lindsay to the free throw line can bring his team back to within 1.
Last guy you want to send to the foul line.
Up and good.
Nothing but net on that one.
Sean for one more. This charity toss is in the air. Count it.
60-59. Timeout, Meadville.
All right. 3:07 to go. More from the House of Thrills on Cool right after this 30-second timeout. Chuck Stopp and Gary Patten, Meadville High School. Meadville to within 1, 60-59. They scored the last 5. And Blue Devils have the ball.
Putting the pressure
inbound
on them.
against Swick. Into Taylor. Turner brings the ball ahead. Into the lane all the way. The floater in the paint is right there.
What a beautiful shot. 62-59 Blue Devils.
The little floater there from about 6. Lindsay high post, free throw line, steps back, now drives against Reese. He'll put up a little floater. That's no good. And Kurt hauls down the rebound with the lead by 3, 62-59. Kurt all the way, puts a block by Lindsay. Up the court, scoot the ball underneath the drive, put up good. Foul called as Manning lays it in. Listen to that dog crowd. Well, coming to a tie.
Game. Carter Babbs falls out with 5. Carter Babbs goes out. In comes Taylor, I believe.
Coach Kevin Kurt pleading with the official. That'll fall on deaf ears.
Chance to tie the game right here. Manning was down here. His shoe had fell off. He was trying to get his shoe on. They got the rebound at the other end. Threw it down here. He was wide open.
Manning ties the game.
Tied at 62. 2.5 minutes left.
Coming down to the wire, Gary.
Yes, it is. What has been a seesaw battle.
Out front, Reisenauer. Back off to Turner. Kurt against LaShawn. Going to take that ball in on LaShawn. Put a batted down loose. Rebounded. Wilson all the way to drive and put the Dogs in the lead.
Meadville back up 64-62. Timeout. Coach Kevin, he wanted a foul and took a timeout.
We'll take a timeout on Cool.
He's not happy.
It is the score. It is Meadville 64 and Cambridge Springs 62. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Timeout. Oh, a technical has been called.
We'll be right back after this timeout. Chuck Stopp, Gary Patten, 64-62 Meadville. Now they're going to get some free throws, get the ball out of bounds, and Coach Kevin Kurt is still pleading with the officials. They've already cited him with one technical. He's got to watch. He gets another one. He'll miss the first playoff game.
Lindsay will go to the line for Meadville. They've got a 2-point lead. 2:09 on the clock.
Lindsay to the free throw line. Looks for point number 35. In the air. In and out.
Missed that one. Chance to split the pair here.
And he had hit 6 in a row before he missed that one from the free throw line. This one is in the air. short.
He missed them both. But yet Meadville will get the ball. But they've got a 2-point lead. 2:09 on the clock. Anybody's game here at the House of Thrills.
Wilson will inbound directly below us.
Don't forget to catch this again on Armstrong Cable Saturday, 8 o'clock.
Catch us tomorrow night at 7 o'clock for Cockerton boys in the playoffs against Mercer at Cockerton. Then Saturday we'll have Cockerton girls. In underneath the Lindsay, all the way to the glass, no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by Turner.
Kurt, I think. Yeah, Turner hit it out.
Down to $1.55. Dogs up by 2 and have the ball. Looking. Inbounds to Lindsay. Lindsay having a big night, 34. Out front, Wilson backs off now a little bit. Being guarded by Taylor. Back, give and go down the lane, up and good by Wilson.
Meadville pouring it on, 66-62.
Top of the key, Reisenauer. Penetrating, gonna go in and lay it up, good and fouled. And here comes the Blue Devils.
66-62. Noah goes to the line. Exactly $1:30 on the clock.
He is 13 in the ball game.
Chance to get him within 1.
Charity toss. Beauty.
66-65. Timeout has been called.
60-second timeout for Coach Kevin Curtin. We'll take a timeout on 90 seconds to go. 66-65. Meadville on the thriller tonight. Action underway. Meadville with the ball in the front court. Foul call out front.
That'll be the team's 10th foul.
Then the double bonus, and Manning will go to the free throw line for the Dogs. Foul on Akins. He's had all his fouls in this period.
Yep, his third.
Manning's free throw up and short.
Way short. Minute 22 on the clock when we get back to action.
Manning with 9 points. Line right. This charity toss is up and no good again. A rebound hauled down by LaShawn. Puts it up. He missed it. Rebounded by Kurt. Push the ball ahead. Underneath Reisenauer. Back out to Reese. And it is out of bounds. Last touch by the Dogs. $1:13 to go. 1 point lead for Meadville. Lance Wilker will trigger it in. Corner left. Into Reisenauer. Top of the key, Kurt. Back to Reisenauer. Around the horn he goes to the right. Now he penetrates and lost the ball. Picked up by Lindsay. Goes all the way. The floater in the paint. Good.
Boy, that was a costly turnover for the Blue Devils.
36 for LaShawn tonight. Kurt all the way in underneath. Give and go. Taylor up. Good, and he's fouled on the play. Back and forth we go in an old-fashioned barn burner tonight, Gary.
68-67. The Blue Devils down by 1, but they got a foul shot coming up.
They have a tied contest with 51.6 to go.
Anybody's game here tonight at the House of Thrills.
Derek.
Chance to tie the game right here.
Looks for his 11th point. Good.
It's a beauty, and we're tied at 68.
Lindsay will come up in the backcourt across the timeline with a left-hand dribble. Going to get the pick. He's going to go around it. Going to go to the rack, lay it up short. Rebound, Manning back up. He scores.
Good second effort up and in. Here come the Blue Devils. Down by 2.
Here goes Kurt against Lindsay.
In.
Floater, he puts it in.
At 70. Back and forth we go. 25 seconds left.
The Dogs with a chance to win it. See if they go for that final shot. Reach in the foul by Noah Reisenauer.
So the foul line goes the Dogs. Wilson.
It will be Wilson to the free throw line for Meadville.
20 seconds on the clock. Chance to break the tie right here for Meadville. Shot is up.
No good.
No good.
He's only hit 5 of 21 coming in, Gary.
That's a little rough. Timeout.
We'll take a time in for this message. Just 30-second timeout. 20.5 seconds to go. Tied at 70 on cool. Yes, sir, it's an old-fashioned barn burner tonight at the House of Thrills. Unfortunately, we had an injury to Butler, and he had to be taken away to Meadville Medical Center. Hopefully he will be okay. Prayers are out for him as the Dogs get ready for the playoffs on the 27th. But right now, the Dogs and the Blue Devils tied at 70. One free throw coming up for Wilson. He missed the front end.
Let's see if he can at least split the pair and give Meadville the lead. The shot is up.
Good.
Nice shot right there.
Gives the Dogs the lead.
71-70. Here we go.
Here comes Kurt. Kurt to the forecourt.
15 seconds on the clock.
Back out front to Reese. Back over to Kurt. 12 seconds to go on the clock in the game. Kurt's going to go in. He's going to spin. He's going to try to pull it. It's blocked away. Tie up. Possession Meadville.
That should be it right there. Timeout, Coach Mark and the Meadville Bulldogs.
Well, Turner tried to go in against a lot of traffic.
There was a lot. Two guys
and he ended up getting tied up as he went up. We'll hold it right here. 6.6 seconds to go, 71-70. But Cambridge has had a battle out here tonight against Cambridge in two different classifications. Class 5 for Meadville, Class 3 for the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils.
And you got to remember, Meadville, this is their third game in a row. They're playing tough, though. Nowhere for tear tonight.
Actually, I should say Class AA from Cambridge Springs.
Yeah, the Blue Devils are hanging tough, down by one a couple different times. We talked about how they had to lead up by 10 at one time. They were up by 4 with the injury timeout. Now they're down by 1 with only 6 seconds on the clock.
Well, tough loss, whoever gets it tonight, Gary.
Right. But yeah, what a game.
Both teams have fought back and forth all night.
Coach Kevin kept saying it should be a good game to get my guys ready for the playoffs, and that it has been, Chuck.
Dogs will inbound, 6.6 seconds to go.
Get it in, hold on to the ball.
Yep.
Can't afford a turnover.
Dogs have to foul. They get the ball into Lindsay. He'll foul him, 75% foul shooters.
Yep, they're the wrong guy to foul. Took a second off the clock.
He sinks both of these. Cambridge still have a chance. 5.5 seconds and get the ball down the court. He'll probably sink both of them. What a night. 36 points tonight for LaShawn Lindsay. Missed his last 2 free throws, though. This one, he puts it up, buries it. This is his 11th free throw, and he's missed 3.
That's the guy you want at the line.
Sights it and shoots it and nails it.
73.
5.5 seconds. Reese inbounds to Reisenauer. Reisenauer into the forecourt, lost the ball, foul call.
Well, I thought he was going to throw up a 3. Got fouled. 3 seconds on the clock.
Well, that's the best thing because you don't want to get 2 shots. Unless they intentionally have to miss this one here and hope they get the rebound. And
look what happened in the Greenville girls game. She threw one up with 0.3 of a second. And
that's 3. The only 6 foul on Meadville. Ball's out of bounds, Gary.
Oh, okay. So somebody's got to throw a quick one up.
Here it is. Kurt for a tie. Short, out of bounds. Game is over. And the Meadville Bulldogs hang on to defeat the Cambridge Springs Blue Devils. It was a thriller here tonight, but the Dogs come back to win it. Final score of 73-70. We'll come back to Meadville. Well, before we leave here, Big Gear, quick wrap up here on Armstrong before we wrap it up tonight. But this has been a thriller tonight.
Absolutely. It's been a pleasure having them along. What a game to watch again Saturday night, 8 o'clock. Armstrong Cable, it's been our pleasure. We are Cool 101.7.
And just an absolutely huge night for Lindsay tonight, ending up with a total of 38 points in the ball game for Cambridge Springs. A great night for Turner Kurt again. He ends up with 22 points. Your leaders in the contest tonight. Great ball game. Hope you've enjoyed it. That's going to do it on Armstrong. Thank you for listening. For Gary Patten, Chuck Stopp, bidding you a very pleasant good evening from the House of Thrills, Cool 101.7. Good night, everybody, on Armstrong.